Long COVID is when people who've had COVID-19 keep facing symptoms like tiredness, trouble breathing, and brain fog, long after the virus is gone. Brain fog, especially, can feel like a mental haze, making it tough to concentrate or even think straight. Scientists now think this might happen because of a problem with blood flow to the brain, called cerebral blood flow (CBF). CBF is like the brain's lifeline, bringing oxygen and nutrients to keep it running. When that flow gets disrupted, the brain struggles, and that's where long COVID comes in. Researchers wanted to figure out why some long COVID patients feel worse when they stand up, a problem known as orthostatic intolerance, or trouble handling upright positions without dizziness or fatigue. In a study from the Journal of the American Heart Association, they used a head-up tilt test, tilting patients on a table to mimic standing. The results were eye-opening. Long COVID patients saw their brain blood flow drop by 20% to 33%. Compare that to healthy people, where it only dips by 3% to 4%. Another study backed this up, finding a 33% drop in long COVID patients versus just 4% in healthy folks. Here's the kicker. 67% of these long COVID patients didn't show the usual warning signs, like a racing heart or low blood pressure, that doctors typically look for. So without the right tests, this brain blood flow issue could easily fly under the radar. Picture your brain as a high-performance car. It needs a steady stream of fuel to zoom along smoothly. For long COVID patients, standing up is like someone suddenly pinching the fuel line. The engine sputters and performance tanks. That's what's happening when blood flow to the brain drops by 20% to 33%. It's no wonder people feel foggy, exhausted, or just off. The numbers make it clear. This isn't a small glitch. It's a major disruption compared to the tiny 3 to 4% dip healthy people experience. What's even more convincing is how sneaky this problem can be. Since 2/3 of these patients don't have obvious symptoms like a fast pulse, doctors might miss it entirely. Without checking blood flow directly, patients could be sent home with no answers, or worse, the wrong diagnosis. That's a big deal for the millions still grappling with long COVID. This research points to a clear need: better tools to spot blood flow issues. Standard checks like heart rate or blood pressure won't cut it for many long COVID patients. Instead, doctors might need tests that measure CBF directly to catch what's really going on. Interestingly, long COVID looks a lot like other conditions. Think chronic fatigue syndrome or postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, where blood flow problems are also key players. Treatments that work for those might help here too, giving hope for relief. Here's the bottom line. Studies show that long COVID patients lose a huge chunk of brain blood flow, up to 33%, when they stand, far more than the 3 to 4% drop in healthy people. This could explain why brain fog and fatigue hit so hard. And since most patients don't show obvious signs, it's a hidden issue that needs better detection. These findings aren't just numbers. They're a call for action, pushing for smarter diagnoses and treatments to help long COVID sufferers get their lives back. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave them below. If you found this video helpful, we'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.